Matt, why is it such a big hit that they can't question the egg lady?
Well, the egg lady appears to have a problem with the clerk. She was actually removed from the trial because of irregularities that the clerk reported to the judge, where apparently she's discussing the case, which is a huge no-no for a juror. So the court very correctly here, and this is a no-nonsense, awesome judge based on everything we saw, and really to get a new trial based on juror misconduct or procedural irregularity, which is one of the reasons you can get a new trial in South Carolina. Basically, it's a two-step process. Was there misconduct? And two, did it substantially prejudice the rights of the accused? Okay, now it's rights of the convicted. It is a very, very high standard. So she is just going to go through those 12 jurors and find out if they were influenced. And if the 12 of them say no, that's very bad for Murdaugh.
Then it's over. I keep thinking the egg lady might have been, sympathetic to Murdaugh, and that there was this whole rumor, that the clerk spread rumors saying the egg lady posted Facebook posts, about talking to her husband about the case, and then those Facebook posts don't exist anywhere. So it's a bit messy. If I were Murdaugh, I'd want to question her. I'd want to know if she was one of the people who was in favor of him and could have hung a jury, but that's me. If they get a new trial, Matt, if they get a new trial, what's the strategy? Do you use the same evidence? Do you use the same strategy? Or do you say, oh, no, you're not going on the stand, and now we're going to point to an alternative killer?
Yeah, I think the one big change the defense would make is actually not having him testify, because his performance was not good. However, is that going to make any difference in this case? I don't think so. This is the evidence against this guy, Alex Murdaugh, is overwhelming. It really is. And he lied. Remember, he lied to law enforcement for 20 months about being at those kennels. And then he's caught on his son's Snapchat right before the murder. That's a huge deal. He had a ton of motive here. They don't have to prove motive, but he certainly had it. And look, I can tell you right now, he's going down if he gets a second trial. But I don't think, based on what we saw today, if I had to call it, this very no-nonsense old-school judge, I think she's shutting this down. It's a high standard. It's very rare that something like this succeeds. I think that she's going to deny this.
You're coming back, because I need to have an argument with you about motive. I don't think he had motive. I don't think he did it. But you and I differ, and you're smarter. I just like fighting.
Not smarter.
Come back, Matt. Thank you for this.
Anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.